we are so happy to have Chef Edgar Cano from U Seafood and Bar, the executive chef there. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
Now you are showing us how to make a wonderful seafood item that I think a lot of us enjoy, but maybe others might speak for me as well when they say they're a little bit intimidated by lobster.
Well, first we're gonna do a lobster dish which is perfect for summer. It's refreshing, it's simple and delicious.
Okay.
So the way I do it at home, it's with a potato salad with a bit of celery egg, and you can spice it up as much as you want. So first we need to talk on how to purchase and how to select a good lobster. So my favorite place to go, it's a Granville Island Market or Lobsterman.
Mm-hmm.
So the best thing is always look for a clean tank, and then you will have to look for a lobster that is dark in color. That's the most important thing. If you see a little bit of reddish, that's becoming the water is a little bit too hot for them.
Okay.
So
it should almost be like a dark blue?
Yeah, like a dark color. It's like dark green, I would say.
Yeah.
And then make sure that they have the rubber bands. This, it's called the crusher, and there's a reason for that. So never put your finger in there, and always keep the rubber bands in there.
Yeah, so that will get pinched.
Yes. So turn it upside down, grab it from the tail, and what they'll do, they'll come back to you like that. So that means it's well kept and they're fresh.
Okay.
The best, always remember to take a cooler with you so that when you bring it home, you have some ice packs in there or ice, and it's fresh and cool when you get it home. The best thing to keep it, it's in a container just with a wet towel. Never put it in fresh water because that will kill them right away.
Okay, so a cooler with some ice in there and a towel.
Yes,
okay.
That's the perfect way.
So that's the step to get it home, and then once you get it home,
then it's easy after that.
It gets easy, okay.
So the best way to do it is to take a pot with a courbouillon. A courbouillon is basically just water with salt, celery, onion, parsley, carrot. I put a little bit of bay leaf in it, and this is a 1 pounder, so I would say 8 minutes is perfect for a lobster like this.
That's it, 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Okay, very quick.
The water boiling, you just put it in 8 minutes.
Same time as an egg.
Et voila. So for that purpose, we have one that we have already pre-cooked here.
Okay.
So if you see it.
And we notice that obviously the rubber bands are still on, and that's something you want to keep on while you're cooking it?
While you're cooking it, yes. And because maybe when you're about to put it in, they may turn on you, or if you do a mistake, and they'll pinch you.
Okay.
And believe me, they do hurt. I've done it before.
I bet you probably have scars to prove it.
Battle scars. So the best way is first, you're going to separate the lobster, the knuckles, just by doing it, pulling them to the back side. Okay. So that's going to be easy. And then the head and the tail, you just separate them by turning and pulling away. So we have already pre-rinsed some of them here for you. So it's going to be much easier. So we have separated the knuckles and the tails. So the most important part in here now, it's the heads. You can always save them to do like a chowder or a bisque. We can do a reduction to fortify the lobster flavor. We're going to start with the claws. You have the pincer, and then you have the crusher.
Now, this is always the most difficult part for me when I'm trying to get the meat out of there. So what is the best way to do that?
Well, first, always do this to get all this liquid out of it.
Oh my goodness, look how much is coming out.
Yeah, trust me, when you hit it, you do not want to have that done.
Okay,
because that will splash you.
It's all coming out. It looks really appetizing, doesn't it?
Yeah, now you'll take the lower part or the flexible part, and you'll just twist it to one side and to the other. There you go. And then slowly remove it so that you can have this part.
Okay.
So
you have
now,
this one's a little bit smaller.
Yeah. That's the pincer, so it's smaller. So what we'll do, we'll take a cloth here. Actually, let me get one for you.
Thank you.
And what we'll do is we're going to take it like this. We'll take the knife. Always use the back part of the knife, never the blade. And then you're going to hit it here on the top.
Oh, just to crack it.
On the bottom, yeah. And then that's what you said. If you don't take that water out, you're going to get splashed.
I see. So you definitely would need an apron on for that then.
Definitely. So Once you have that done, you just take it out
Oh, look at that.
and peel it, and it comes out perfect.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you always want to start from this thicker part then.
Yes.
You want to break that first.
Yes, you definitely want to break it down from that part. It's going to be much easier, and of course, it's going to be, if you start further away, you will have problems taking it away because it'll be stuck to this part.
I see.
We're gonna do it again. We're gonna go here.
This is fascinating.
And
Now,
it's very easy, you see?
you make it, yeah. You make it look so easy. Thank you. I need you at every lobster dinner I go to now.
Don't worry, I'll be there. Just
Okay.
have to call me.
And then this part, I guess, is a little bit easier because it's the meat's pretty much exposed. But what's the best way to tackle that?
You can use scissors. I mean, the way I like to do it is basically just crushing with my weight.
Oh, okay.
Once you do that, what you'll see, and keep a cloth underneath because there's some juice and liquid that may come out, you just grab it from the sides and crack it open.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you do need a little bit of hand strength there for
Yes.
sure.
Yes, it's very easy to do it like that, but you require a little bit of hands
And I think
pressure.
the towel is such an important tip because I've tried to do this before with, I didn't even think of using a towel and the kitchen was just a complete mess.
Yes, there's gonna be water dripping, and sometimes when you hit it, you'll be splashing. So one more time. So
crunch
just
it down,
crunch it,
and then just
and then just open it.
okay. All right. So then we basically have the lobster ready to go to prepare for this dish.
Exactly. So what I want you to help me first is going to be to take those chives and let's cut them in segments on the bias, like
Okay.
that we can decorate it. In the meantime, I'm going to clean a little bit here. And
The whole
perfect.
thing.
When are you coming to my
Hey,
restaurant
I'll
to
be your
work?
sous chef
Hey, voila.
anytime. All right. So the chives. Okay, we pretty much have
Perfect.
enough there.
So now for the lobster, you have the bait still inside, so you just want to make sure you cut it a little bit off center, just with the first part of the tip. Don't go too deep, you may cut yourself.
Okay.
And then we're just going to remove the vein. The vein that it's part of the intestine, so you just make sure that you remove it.
Oh.
Voila. We just don't want that on our dish for sure. And that's ready to go. So let me rinse your knife and
And then you're basically cutting that up into, you said medallions.
medallions.
Okay.
I mean, this part, people would say, oh, is that edible? Of course, it's delicious. Just chop it, and you can even mix it into the potato salad, or you can do a lobster salad, the way you do like a tuna
But maybe it
salad.
won't look as nice when you're presenting.
Oh, definitely. So that's why. Now, we're just gonna cut some nice medallions, like these ones.
Beautiful.
You want to cut them, or?
All right. Yeah. Well, you're already doing it for me, so I'll let you just go at it. And of course, you can find the recipe for this dish on our website, and of course, there's U.S. Seafood's website as well. If you'd like to, I guess you could come and order this dish, obviously, off your summer menu.
Well, this is something I could get home.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to make sure that you can have something to relate easily to, but please come to the restaurant. We have a much complicated version of it, so I'm sure you will enjoy
This
it.
is a simplified version.
Exactly. This is the simplified summer menu.
Okay, and fantastic. This looks pretty much ready to go, and then you're just
So,
plating it.
Yeah, we're just going to take it. Could you pass me the tweezers, please?
There you go.
Thank you. So,
All
you
right.
always want to make sure you show the medallion, the nice part of the medallion. So, we're gonna start with the small parts and just turn them like this.
Okay, and as you're plating that, I just want to thank you very much for joining us today. Of course, Edgar is at U Seafood, and of course, you can try many of their fantastic dishes there. I want to thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.